Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. As you've seen recently, we've had a couple of topping Mannadium deck lists, and some of the comments on them videos were requesting combo videos. So I'm going to go through a few live test hands of my Mannadium deck that I played at the Dublin Regional last weekend. I went 5-2 and missed out on top cut by tiebreakers. I finished 9th, which is painful. But we will just pull a couple of test hands here and we will play through, and I'll talk through some of the decisions I would make and why I do things the way I do. So let's give this a cut and we'll pull our hand. Microphobia, Nibiru, Droplet, Meek, Rimheart. Okay, it's a nice hand. So here, we'll start with the Microphobia. I will assume no interaction from the opponent. And then we'll add Reichardt. And here we'll normal summon Reichardt, activate effect. Grab Scareclaw Arrival. And then here we'll special summon Meek. And then we can Rimheart, target the Meek. Right, special summon. And we'll go Rimheart 1, Meek 2. So we'll summon a Meek from deck. Then we can make this one a level 4. And then we resolve Rimheart. Here I would add the Obsidian so we can get into the Calarium. So here we can go these two into Amritara. We can have the Amritara effect here. We can grab our reframing. And then we'll go link Reichardt into Lightheart. We'll activate the Obsidian, target the Lightheart, destroy, and search for the Clarion. Add the Clarion. And then because the Amritara is a Visa Starfrost, we can activate the Lightheart effect to Reborn. And then we'll go for Calarium. Then here, because we already have the Meek and the Rimheart out of the deck, we will grab a Starfrost. So here, I would go, probably wouldn't do the Starfrost effect, I would go for the Obsidian, summon the Starfrost from hand, and then we'll go Arrival, target the Reichardt, the Reborn, and then here we can make our Baron. And then we'll go these two into Crush Heap. And now we'll make our Astrolide, we'll use our Starfrost and our Rimheart. Make our Astrolide, trigger our Crush Heap, we'll bring back the Meek. And then we'll Brawn effect, target the Meek, destroy. We'll go Meek Chain Link 1, Clarion Chain Link 2, target the Meek. Bring this back. And then bring out a Meek from deck. The one from deck can be a 4. And here we'll go these two. Make the Crimson Dragon effect, target the Brawn, tag out for Dispatter. And then we would go Dispatter effect, we'll target the Starfrost. And then here we can go Starfrost and Crush Heap into SP. Then we can SP effect on summon, target our astroloid to banish it, so we can shuffle it back with our Dispatter in the next turn. And then here we can extend a bit further if we go for the second astroloid, because we can put that one back, summon this, and then we'll make our third synchro 10. We can add Chinging to the end board here. And now we're passing turn with Brawn, Dispatter, Chinging, SP, Droplet, and Reframing. And then Nibirian Hand just in case. So I think this is a pretty good board, and most decks would struggle to push through at this point. So that's our first test hand. So I'll just reset all of this, and we'll go for our second. So I don't play the Apollosa because there's a lot of super poly going about at the minute, and if you get your Brawn and your Apollosa super poly, that's a lot of resources that you've just lost. So the worst thing that can happen on my sort of typical end board would be the Brawn and the Dispatter insert poly together. Or no, the Brawn or the Dispatter and the SP, sorry. And if they play the Dragonite E-Quest, they can take the Brawn and the Dispatter, but then we still have Chinging, SP, our Reframing still live because we have the Chinging. And then I didn't like the Chaos Angel because it's kind of static on the end board. It doesn't actually disrupt or do anything. So I want something with a bit more interaction, like the Chinging, where we can banish the Reframing to shuffle back the Meeks to trigger the Chinging on demand. So we will just pull our test hand here. Roll, Reframing, Samsara, Fenrir, Imaginings. Okay. This is a slightly weird hand, but we can try and make it work. So we'll special the Fenrir. In this hand, we may as well activate the Fenrir. And we'll grab our Scarecrow Kastera. There we go. And then we'll normal summon a Samsara, link it off, and if we were to start with this and get trolled, we'd only gain a failed spell, it doesn't do anything, so we didn't lose anything by starting with the Fenrir effect. Phobia effect. Here, because we have the Imaginings in hand and we have no Mannadium access, I wouldn't be grabbing the Rykart, I'll grab the Visa Starfrost. So here we'll go activate Imaginings, we'll reveal the Starfrost in hand, give us a cut, and then we'll see what we draw. Rykart and Rykphobia. I have to put a card back here, so I'll put back the Rykphobia because we already have one up, and it's easy enough to get back next turn when we need it. Okay, so that was kind of a nice draw there. Doesn't entirely fix your hand, but helps us get there. So we'll activate the Starfrost, we'll target the Lightheart, destroy this. I'll activate the Lightheart because we control Starfrost. And then we can special summon the Rykart to zone beside a Scarecrow Link. We can activate the effect. Here we'll grab Scarecrow Arrival, and because we've set it up with 3 Defense Vision monsters, we now get our draw. This could save the combo, but we're still going to end on quite a nice board. And we'll draw, second roll, not the best. But we have our materials for our Brawn. Mega Brawn. Here I would go for the Arrival. We'll bring back Starfrost, so and then we'll link these off into our cross sheep. And then we will make our Astrolabe. So if we go Starfrost and Rykart, we'll want to leave the Samsara in graveyard, because then we'll go cross sheep effect. We will revive our Samsara. Then we can use it as our tuner with our Astrolabe. We'll make our Crimson Dragon, and we'll go Crimson Dragon effect, target our Brawn, tag out for our Bestial Dispatter. And then we can activate our Dispatter, recycle our Starfrost, and we will make a Nice Feel at Night. Again here, it's going to happen again to banish your Astrolites on summon, so you can shuffle it back with the Spire if you get the chance. And with a fairly weird hand here, we're passing turn with Brawn SP to Spire Fenrir, which is 4 on field disruptions, and Unknown Reframing. Double draw on hand, which isn't great. Then we also have Scarecrow Stare for follow up, where we can get straight into Lightheart using this if we need to. So, not the worst in the world, but I think the deck can do a bit more than that, with a bit more robustness. Because I play crossouts and call by, so some of the hands you draw are next to unstoppable, which when you're going first, that's all you need is to be able to establish your board through whatever the opponent is trying to throw at you, which in the Snake Eyes matches and stuff is quite a lot at the minute. So you just have to eat an Imperm or an Ash to keep playing through to cross out or droplet, or cross out or call by a Nibiru or a Droll, which is your two biggest threats to this deck. But we'll do one more test hand just to see if we get nice. So we'll give this a cut, and we will draw our 5. Fenrir, Realmheart, another Fenrir, call by. Okay, that's all 3 Fenrir. Not optimal, but because of the Realmheart, it's fine. So we'll special Fenrir. We can afford to play into the Droll here as well because we have the call by, so we may as well tempt fate and add our Scarecrow Orchestra. What we can do here is potentially force our opponent into an action by starting with the Scarecrow Orchestra, which might lead them to believe our hand is weak because we're going to reveal 2 Fenrir in hand as well. So I activate the Scarecrow Orchestra, we'll banish the Fenrir, special the Scarecrow, take this off into a Lightheart, and then we'll go Lightheart effect, grabbing our Rhyphobia, which will activate. Here I would grab the Rhyphobia. So we've got to this point without a normal summon. So this can force some weird actions from your opponent, especially if they target the Lightheart. You can now just summon the Realmheart and continue to play. But here we will normal summon our Realmheart, activate the effect. We'll grab our Meek. And here we can special summon our Meek. And then we can special our Rykart to zone beside the Scarecrow Lake monster. And we have our 3 defense monsters again here, so we can grab the Arrival. And then give this a quick shuffle. Cut. And we will draw Nimper. Okay, so it's another piece of disruption. Here we can go for our Trisukta line. We'll make our 6 Trisukta, target the Meek to Reborn, bring it back, make our Amritara effect on summon. Here I would grab the Obsidian. We're going to get Obsidian into graveyard so we can play through with additional summons from hand, and then that'll give us access to Calariums. I think you're always better to grab Obsidian instead of going straight for the Calarium, especially at this point. So here we'll Obsidian, target the Lightheart, destroy, add Calarium. We will activate our Calarium. So again, here we already have our Realmheart and Meek access, so we will grab our Starfrost at this point. And then we can activate our Lightheart here because we control Amritara, which is a phase of Starfrost. And then here I will banish our Obsidian so we can summon a phase of Starfrost for 1521 from hand. Summon our Starfrost. Here we'll make our Brawn. At this point, again, we force any interruption. If we do get disrupted, we still have our Arrival to continue to play. Then we can Arrival, try to build our cross sheep Amatara into Baron or Chenging, and then set our call by, set our imperm if we do get nibbed at that point. Here we'll get rid of the Amatara and the light art. Cross sheep. Then we'll banish Starfrost, banish Rimheart, make Astrolide, trigger Cross sheep. This is where I like to try to establish Brawn early because it forces disruption from your opponent. But then also because you have your Brawn, you can go into your Crimson Dragon line this way. So we'll Brawn target this, destroy the Meek. We'll go Meek 1, Clarium 2, Clarium to bring back the Meek. And that's one Meek from deck. So the Meek from deck is a 4. And then here we actually have the potential to make more bodies. So if we 4 and 8, make sure 12, Crimson Dragon, target Brawn, tag out for our Spatter. Then we can extend further here. So if we go the Spatter effect, we can bring back the Rykart here. Oh, sorry, we'll bring back the Starfrost because we still have the arrival hand and we have our Rykart in graveyard. So here we can just get rid of these, make our SP. Then again our SP on summon, banish Astrolide. And then we'll arrival, bring up the Rykart. And then we can make one more Synchro 10 in Chinging. And that allows us to establish the Astrolide in grave to begin our next turn. We have a Fenrir in hand, and we have Imperm and Callby. So there, unfortunately, because we didn't open the Clarium, we had to grab it off the Amatara, which meant we had no reframing access. But sometimes reframing, you just can't get to it. But yes, that's a couple of test hands as requested on the comments of the last videos. So let us know what you think, and please like and subscribe, and hopefully we'll get some more of these videos out to you.